Hey chat. Hello. Chat. Can you hear me? Hello chat. Can you hear me? Yeah. I can't hear myself. What the hell though? Just why can't I can't hear myself here? Okay. So you can hear me, but I can't hear me. Ay. Bloody. Bloody freaking nonsense, man. Gotta open my own stream on the phone so I can see if I can hear myself, man. It's just like, what the hell? What's up, love? How are you? How is you, though? How is you, though? Okay, I can't hear myself. Yeah. Weird. iPad's audio is just stuff that just doesn't, might be trying to play out the speaker even though the speaker's off. That's weird. So, I've changed the setup a little bit. I'm sure you can tell. So now, I'm kind of sitting against this wall, but I'm in the middle of the room. So I've got this desk against that wall. I've got this one, the glass one, kind of like facing the bed. And then there's a gap there, and then you can walk by the unit, so that I can use the unit as a desk as well, and then I can use the drawers and such with no problem. And then I have both the bedside tables there, because I didn't know where else to put them. I must actually go through a bunch of stuff and get rid of a bunch of crap. That way I can try to reduce the bedside tables. Not that I'm going to get rid of them. You know, I'll probably put them in like one. I'll put them like one side for when we move into our place. So that way we don't need bedside tables, and then we can just always replace them later on. But like, yeah, I think without them here, we'll get more space out of this room specifically. So I like that, like having them there, we can put our stuff kind of like on charge next to us. But I just feel like because of everything that's happening in the room, there's not a lot of space for it. So by moving them out, I kind of end up with more space for us to go about with it, whatever we want. John. Oh, fuck off. I might have pressed the wrong thing accidentally. Yeah, load that. So I grinded a little bit. I know that you guys can't see the screen yet. I'm just making sure that it's not going to have the same issue that it did the last time. Okay, it doesn't. Because if it had to tell me that the save is corrupt again, my god, I'd get so angry. It's this one. There we go. So I grinded a little bit, as you can see by us having, I think, a little bit less money than we had the last time. But we're a bit more upgraded. So I got Ludwig's sword in the end, and I've upgraded a little bit. Then I figured out that like we have one of those Carol runes gives more money. So I have that equipped. I'll probably have to change it though. Shit. I actually need to change these around as well. Because I noticed I actually end up using the normal hunter's pistol much more than the repeating pistol. Not that I don't like the repeating pistol, but I use more. Then I figured out that Henrik's armor gives about the same physical defense, and then certain things are better and certain things are worse. But overall, for what I need it to do, it worked out to be slightly better. So I did that. And you can see, like, not much in the ways of, like, stuff is really going on here. Yeah. Like, I think so. It's quite interesting. But I did grind a bit, and I got a map. I got the map that is on Reddit, I believe it is. I've got it on the iPad, but like I've got chat on the iPad, so I know, so just fucking genius of me. So we're gonna put on the phone. That way we just have it. Look, not that it helps much, I'll be honest. It's still very confusing. Like I'll show you it in a sec here. Let me just load it up. Like, it is very confusing to look at map. Because so as a test, I was trying to use it to navigate like normal Yharnam and central Yharnam, and it's basically like flipped or something. Like it shit was backwards. I don't know. I feel like certain paths that were supposed to be there weren't there. Yeah, maybe I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, shit. Bloodborne map. In all fairness, I searched up map thinking maybe the game does have a map. Because I mean, Lies of P has a map, and I'm pretty sure Elden Ring has a map. And like, I kind of remember maybe Dark Souls like 2 or 3 having like other map or compass or something vague like that. I don't remember fully, but like kinda. And then I found one, no, there's no map. In-game. And 2, some poor bastard, really. Like, thank God for him, really. But some poor bastard spent the better half of like a month or some shit, or like a year or whatever it was, mapping out the entire place. Um, uh, uh, yeah, it doesn't say here how long it took for him, but I know that it was somewhere on. Like I clicked somewhere and it was like, oh, this took me like so many years and so much months and whatever. I still thought to myself, geez, dude, I could never. Like I'd probably end up going insane, honestly. Okay, I don't know. I think this one's probably the best one. It's not the one I downloaded onto the iPad. It's like, it's also by the same guy, but this one's in a like parchment paper style instead of the blackish grey. The reason why I'm using this one is I see it's labeled that, hey, this will take you there. But like, this is the map I saw, chat. I don't know if you're going to see this. I'm going to have to probably lean in a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to have to lean in more. Hold on. Jeez. Fuck. There you go, chat. That's the map. It's not easy to read, I promise. While she still turns on. Ah, God. Funny thing, I always forget that it's on me, and I always end up dropping it. And it usually cracks. Well, I see I'm lucky today, I suppose. Yep, nope, we're good to go, chat. Alright. Okay, but don't roll over cables though. That'd be great. Hold on, let's do this. I'll just wrap this cable up a little bit. No. Yeah, and then one more. There we go. Yeah, now it's nice and taut, but not like too badly. I think it's still got a bit of slack. Oh, thank you. My other one devilishly. English is hard to use, bro. Fuck's sake. My other one devilishly handsome bastard. How are you, brother? How are you, my little brother? My irmão. My tiny, my tiny little my small man. Hey, little brother. What am I doing? Acquiring items, right? Yeah. I think I figured out that this ritual blood you can only really buy unless there's like later a way to get it. I wouldn't know. Because I realized that in the Chalice dungeon we get this one. So instead of that one we get it's the same thing, but it's not the number 2 one. So I don't know what the crap. Chilling right now. We don't need English. It's Friday. Dude, you know, it's so Friday. I've got like a quarter bottle of Coke left. I was like, maybe I should make a Coke and rum for the stream. And I was like, Bloodborne and being drunk would not go well. Bloodborne and like having even one drink probably wouldn't go well, actually. So I was like, yeah, maybe that's not a good idea. I'll just stick to like normal Coke. So, I thought about it and I was like, I don't know. Also, I don't know if this was like during the last stream. I think it was, but I put top hats on little skeleton dudes. So now when they come up from the ground to haunt my sorry ass, they've got top hats on. So they're very fancy boys. And then, yeah, see. The moon. Acquire more blood echoes. And then, yeah, there's also this one. Which is when you do visceral attacks, you get more blood echoes. I'll be honest, I don't know how I was doing visceral attacks. I was kind of like, at one point I was just like experimenting around, and I thought I had it down, and then I didn't. So I'd tell you if I knew, but I really don't. So yeah, that one. And then I still don't know what the oath memory is. I don't know how to get those. I don't know what those are. They're just not a thing for me right now. And then Gurman, I noticed last stream that he was sitting here. Since then I haven't seen him. So I've heard that if you go over, I'll show you now, just give me a sec, it's kind of far away, ironically enough, for being such a small place. Oh fuck, I've gone past already. Ah, my nose! CG! If you stand like, yeah, in this corner, and you angle, I don't know where he is now, but I know if you like angle the camera here, roughly around this corner, just right, you should be able to see him somewhere inside there. I don't know what this thing is. I still haven't been able to unlock it. So I have no real clue, I'll be honest. But like, cool that he chills in there, I guess. So I think maybe like later when we unlock it, it'll become like a merchant or something. Like it'll become more useful, I think. And then I figured out that where these bars are is where the physical version, because this is the hunter's dream, right? So this was like an astral plane of sorts. So I figured out the physical version, that's where the building where we enter the place is. Because if you look at like that angle, that's where it would be. So yeah, I had an idea of where we need to go. And I'll be honest, I kind of don't. I did. Oh wait, let me. Shit. Okay, we gotta do this. No, this. Come on. Fuck's sake. Hold on. Wait. There. Kinda. There we go. Hadn't. What do you mean hadn't? Are you making fun of me right now, bitch? I can't even tell. It's like that. Is it? Fuck. But I figured out. I've got so I made a list. I went to the wiki. I didn't read too much. I just read the names of the bosses that are in the game. And based on the names and the photos of not the photos, based on the names, right? What I did was I took the names and I made a list of the names in the order that they had them on the wiki, right? So on the wiki it says like Yharnam Headstone, and then it lists a bunch of bosses, and it says Frontier Headstone, and lists a bunch of bosses. So I did that, right? I made a list. And then I went through the streams and found which bosses we killed, and I made it into a checklist. So, from the Yharnam Headstone, we have killed Vicar Amelia, the Blood-Starved Beast, Father Gassion, I think is how you pronounce that, the Cleric Beast, and the Witch of Hemwick is the Frontier Headstone. And that is it. We have the Celestial Emissary, Abritas, Daughter of the Cosmos, Shadow of Yharnam, Rom the Vacuous Spider, One Reborn, Martyr Ligarius, Dark Beast Parl, Amygdala, Murgo's Wet Nurse, Mikolash, Host of the Nightmare, then there's the DLC ones, Ludwig the Holy Blade, Living Failures, Lady Maria of the Ashtal Clock Tower, Orphan of Kos, Lawrence the First Vicar, and then back to the main thing. It says there, Hunter's Dream, Gurman the First Hunter, and Moon Presence. So I think later on that you can kind of like train with Gurman to become even stronger, and that's why he's counted as like a boss. It's like once you beat him, then you can't train further. But again, I'll be honest, not fully sure. But I have a checklist here. So we've killed Vicar Amelia, Blood-Starved Beast, Father Gassion, or whatever, Cleric Beast, and Witch of Hemwick. So I don't know how to get to the Celestial. I don't know how to get to any of these. But, stay with me now. I think that knowing this game and seeing shit like this, probably this Nightmare Frontier thing, is probably how we get to either the Amygdala or this Mikolash, Host of the Nightmare, because it's Nightmare Frontier, and how we get there is the Amygdala, and I mean, you know, Mikolash, Host of the Nightmare Frontier, like it's in the name, right? So I think that's how it gets there. As for, where was it? Murgo's Wet Nurse. I'm just saying, a wet nurse sounds like it'd be something in like a swamp. So I'd assume it'd be in here. But so does the spiders, so I'm not sure. Also, this says Nightmare's Headstone. So I think it's like somewhere in between this one and I think this is the Nightmare Headstone. Yeah. Somewhere between the three of those is where we have to fight the Amygdala, Murgo's Wet Nurse, and Mikolash. Then somewhere between this and the Unseen one has to be One Reborn, Martyr Ligarius, and Dark Beast Parl. And then somewhere between these two and these two has to be these Shadows of Yharnam and Rom the Vacuous Spider. And somewhere between just these two has to be the Abrator Scar and the Celestial Emissary dude. Again, I have no fucking clue, I'll be honest. But seeing as the Frontier Headstone, which would be this one, has two bosses we haven't beaten and one we have, and that's all the bosses. As opposed to other ones where it's all like 3 or more, or this headstone where it's like 2, but there's a shitload of bosses, and I've been all over the place and I still don't know. I think our best bet is probably to go through here and figure out just what the fuck is happening. That being said, I have a bad feeling about this. Because why is it we've got 2 places there, 2 places there, and I think it's also 2 here. Yeah, 2 there. Like, I feeling like we should go for the nurse first. Okay. Do you know where it is? Because I don't. So apparently wait, where's the nurse? Hold on, wait. The nurse is in the Nightmare Frontier. So that's not Nightmare Frontier, Nightmare Headstone. That's this one, eh? That's the last one. So either there's got to be another way in that we haven't gone in, or we just got to powerhouse our way straight through. Now, I think this is a stupid idea, I'll be honest. But I'm trusting you. So let's go do that. Let's go kill it. Let's go heal yourself. What? Let's go die. Let's go die, man. Let's go suffer, breathe. That's what I am fucking here for, man. Shit, dog. Also, I'm an idiot. Because. What? Wait. Fuck. Okay, that one. What? Oh. That's what I was looking at. Oi. Okay, and then you don't want to. That's because I'm a fucking stupid. You know why you can't hear me? It's because I'm fucking stupid. It would help if I unmuted my mic. It'd help a little bit. Just baby amounts. Okay, again, I've got a map here. It just shows me where lanterns are and then like a vague layout of like what the place should look like. But like, I don't know where this cave is on the map. It shows like 4 fucking lanterns. So this could be anywhere, dude. Because again, like I tried to follow it. Yeah, like I said, it'd help if I weren't so dumb. But yeah, I tried to follow the map when I was grinding. Not a good idea. You know how lost I got? Where I was like, where the fuck? Like, I'm still in Central Yharnam, but I'm not in Central Yharnam. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't end up in a new place. I just ended up ass about face. Being like, I should be going to the Grand Cathedral and walking back into Ysolta's clinic. I don't know how the fuck that worked. Also, I did do what I said I do. I might have overreached a little bit. I got to level 82. But I got Vitality to 35, Endurance to 30, Strength to 30. And then I did get Arcane up. I ended up leaving Blood Tinge because it costs so much to upgrade now, dude. It costs like 20k or like 30k or some shit. Like, it's ridiculous. Maybe more. But as you can see, we do a decent amount of damage. Also, I heard that this was the best, like one of the best swords in the game. But this does more damage. Not a lot more damage, like 5 more, but it does more. So I don't know how much I believe that. And I'll be honest, because I heard that on TikTok, I'm now scared TikTok's gonna try and like spoil the game for me a bit. So outside of like going into messages in TikTok, I've been avoiding TikTok. I've been avoiding YouTube. I've avoided Twitch. You know what I've been watching? I've been watching... I finished rewatching all of Ben 10. So, I've been watching No Game No Life, but like on repeat in the background. So, where you might like watch it now and then rewatch it later. I've rewatched it 7 times in the last like week. So, I'm getting a bit bored. So, there's another anime that I'm watching now. But, oh man, I'm so upset. Because like... I was gonna bloody, I was gonna bloody, watch the new season of Fox and Swan, because when I had, like, started watching the new season, it had just come out, so it was missing, like, 2 or 3 episodes, and so, because of that, I didn't get to, like, finish the new season, and I go on to Prime, and Prime was like, oh, you're logged out, but I wasn't, and then I was, and then it was like, it's been a whole thing, so I can't use Prime right now, and I don't know why, I'm just reluctant to use Netflix, no clue why, just because, and so I've been like, on a bit of a thing, because I recently rewatched all of Generation Rex, like, man, about 4 or 5 months ago. Now I've finished rewatching all of Ben 10, except for the reboot. I refuse to watch the reboot. A classic, exactly. Oh wow, they're basically no delay on stream. Wonderful. Yeah, no, I figured out how to like basically reduce the delay a little bit, so there should be next to no delay. And so yeah, it's quite good. But what the fuck? Why YouTube? Why you be a bitch? No, don't do that. Okay. I don't know. YouTube is acting funny, but whatever. Doesn't matter. But so, yeah. So like, I want to rewatch Secret Saturdays because the last time I watched that show specifically, I think I was in grade 3 or grade 4. Like, it was years and years and years and years ago. So, I'll be honest, I don't remember much about it. But because there's that episode where they, like, end up helping Ben, much like how there's multiple crossover movies and episodes with Ben 10 and Generation Rex, I was like, oh, but it's the Man of Action, like, universe. Do I have to rewatch it, you know? So, I want to rewatch that, but I'm like, just a little bit reluctant because it was so much older than even Ben 10. So it's just like, oh, there's a story gonna be as good. You know? So yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. It's like I'm avoiding all these websites that could potentially, like, not even necessarily that they will, just these ones where they could potentially, like, maybe spoil stuff for Bloodborne, but I've been avoiding. Like, nope, 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 I'm not touching it. And so, yeah, it's been like, it's been stuffed up, dude, because I love listening to like Reddit stories, but again, because I've been avoiding like YouTube and that, I've kind of have been reading the Reddit stories. But it's just not the same as having an AI voice tell you what the hell's happening. You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Can I heal and get out of here, please? No, my dude. Fuck off. I'm trying to heal. Can you fuck off? Please. Motherfucker. What a dumb little bitch, brie. What a fucking dumb little bitch. Okay, where does this go? Oh, yo, this is the other area. Ah, fuck. This is the one with the boulder dudes, though. I don't know. Okay, wait. Let's just peek at this place. Never mind. There's a boulder dude up there. Like, there's these things. Oh, God, I touched it and it creeped me out. I don't know if you can see that, but just... Okay, well, wait, let me... Okay, I'm putting him standing on top of my hammer. So if you look at the top of my hammer, you'll see there's a little dude there. Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that. That's a boulder dude. You know what I mean? Also, I don't know how strong these boulder dudes are, but like, I feel like I'm gonna try and like, I'm gonna end up having to trudge through the like swamp, and it's gonna make me slow. Oh, there's like 2 of them here, dude. Okay, if we just sprint past, right? Oh my god, please, there's 3. Oh my god. I have no clue where I'm going. Oh fuck. Oh god, it's poisoning me. Oh no. Do I have antidote? Please tell me I have antidote. Oh my god. Where am I going? Oh my god, please don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Oh my god, please don't touch me. Oh, I regret this already. What the fuck are you? What? Dude, it's frenzying me. It's frenzying me. Oh my god, please. What the fuck? Bro, I don't know what the fuck this thing is. Okay, I don't think this is a good... I don't think this is a good place, bro. The swamp poisons me within seconds. That thing frenzied me within seconds. It one-shot me the second it touched me. Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to be here yet. I'm just saying, like... Something tells me... Oh, Jesus. Something tells me, like, I don't think we're supposed to be here right now, you know. Something tells me, I don't know what, but, I don't... See, they got top hats. I don't know, man. Personally, I think, like, there's a reason why you unlock the headstones in a specific order, you know what I mean? I think we're supposed to be doing the, either these shadows or the spider thing. Now, I'm not sure how strong those enemies are, I'll be honest. I'm not. No doubt about it, don't know. But again, something tells me that, like, hey, perhaps, maybe shooting from the hip here, unlock in a specific manner, like in a specific order for a specific reason. Just a tiny, bro, just a little dangerous, you know, just baby amounts of danger, bro, just, you know. Oh, yeah, bro. There was something, you remember there was the cave when I was trying to find the witch, before we knew it was the witch. You remember there's that funny looking cave where I was like, oh, this is definitely a boss fight. I wonder if that isn't the spider, because I thought, like, hey, this looks like something like where a spider would be. Where is this? Where am I? What is this? I don't know where we are. I don't know where this is. Oh, I'm going back. I wanna, like, let's go, because I'd have to, like, trudge this whole place again just to get basically where we were. Let's go to where the witch was, I believe. I think that'll probably end up making us closer, right? Because, like, I noticed that a lot of the bosses tend to, like, be kind of together-ish. So a good example is, like, there was the Great Bridge boss, and if you went around the Great Bridge and up, then you got to the hunter duty, that boss, and then you go into Odin Chapel. So, you know, and like from the Odin Grand Cathedral, wherever. You get to the normal the actual Grand Cathedral, I think it's called. And then is the that chickie with the fucking, she's a wolf and she healed herself, the bitch. But then you get from there to the amygdala thing, which killed us instantly at that time, you know, as well as here. So I think this is like the right way to go. So now the question becomes, which way is forward and which way is like backwards? Because we alluded to this guy already, this hunter that was here. Because I still said shame, dude. Imagine being like locked up by a bunch of bitches, I mean witches. Man, I'm gonna keep making that mistake, won't I? Also, if you notice the camera is different, it's because you're up there now, not down there. Also, again, yeah, like layout's different again. Also, I did mess with the mic a little bit. So, you are now hearing me the way I hear myself. Like, how my voice is being processed. How it sounds on the stream is literally how I hear myself. Because a lot of people say like, oh, the way I sound in voice notes is how I sound. I sound nothing to myself at least of like what I sound like in a voice note, dude. You know, I sound like this to myself. So, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like everyone's ears are different, that you like hear me different. But I'm just saying that like, also these guys, they still do a lot of damage and still have a lot of health, but like they're not too bad. They're not too bad. But I noticed that like, yeah, I am thingy for myself. You know what I mean?